Formula 4 Southeast Asia Championships is set to run on October 15 and 16 at the Clark International Speedway. The championship, which kicked off in August, is a stepping stone for motorsport drivers to enter the world of Formula racing.
And joining us today is Gabe Tayao, the youngest Filipino racer in the competition. Hello, Gabe.
Good afternoon.
You started so young, though.
Yeah.
What has that been like for you?
11.
11.
Yeah.
I started when I was 11.
Yeah.
I mean, it was actually, how do you say? I got influenced when I was around 7 because my uncle brought me to this small kart track in BGC. But I told him I wanted to race karts, but I didn't really know where to start from there. But like around 4 years later, when I turned 11, my mom found like a scholarship program for go-karts.
Was that something that never scared you a bit?
At the start, when I first tried go-karts, I was a little bit scared, but as I kept going back to the racetrack, I was like, okay, I'm starting to like this. So.
Ooh, where was it first? Was it Batangas was around then, right?
Batangas was there, but I went to a kart track in BGC in Fort Bonifacio. Yeah.
But BGC, of course, since then, the venue, the terrain, the circuits have definitely changed for you. You've gone global as well. What has the shift, terms there, the shift been like from local to going international?
The competition obviously is really different because the competition I get internationally and around Asia, most of the drivers usually go to Europe, so they have a lot of experience compared to me, where I just race locally, then I just suddenly go like internationally. I'm just kind of overwhelmed.
And who were you up against?
A lot of people from Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Taiwan, and some European drivers.
And this was within an age category or not necessarily?
There was an age category around when 2011 to 12 I was under 13. Then 2013 I was in the age category of around 13 to 15. And last year was my first race. I mean, first year in the senior class, which is around 15 and over.
And which part of racing excites you the most? Is it speed? Is it the winning?
Or meeting people?
Meeting people. Because I think racing, it really changed the way I talk to people. I used to be a really shy kid when I was small, and I don't really talk much. And I mean, I'm just glad to be talking right now on TV. But I mean, racing really helped me, how do you say, open up to people, meet new people, and just expand my network of friends.
Well, you can only excel in something if someone is behind you, encouraging you all the way. How is that like? Family, perhaps your mother?
Yeah, my mother
is a stage mom?
Yeah, stage mom. She's been there since the start. She was also funded my racing career, and later my family started backing me, so that's where I got a lot more financial support, and that's where I started going more international, going to more international races.
Oh, actually, it's good that you have your parents with you because this can be quite a costly undertaking.
It really is. How do you say? You need a really big budget. Eventually, as you go, as you move up the categories and race internationally, just the budget, just how do you say? It needs to be bigger.
How does that differ from typical physical sports where you have to practice every day? Is it something that you have to do also for racing?
With practicing at the racetrack, you can do that on the weekends, but on the weekdays, you have to be at the gym, working out, trying to be physically fit.
Okay. So where do you practice here?
Here in go-karts, I practice either in Carmona, Cavite, or sometimes if the race is in Clark, then I go there.
Of course, this takes you from drifting karting to the actual racetrack, or is there even any difference really as to what kind of circuit or ground you're on?
There isn't really much difference as long as it has asphalt. It's pretty much the same.
But I also wonder, getting into something like this for someone as young as yourself or even younger could also be a dangerous thing. How do you ensure that the safety aspect of this kind of interest or hobby?
It's just with the safety aspects, it's just following the rules set by the organizations, which is the FIA, and just buying all the right safety gears, helmet, correct helmet, fireproof suits, and neck braces, rib protectors, and everything.
Of course, you've gotten into different invitationals, racetracks, the art, is that right? The
Yeah.
Grand Prix Asia,
Yeah.
and F4. Is F1 anywhere there? Down the road?
Down the road, right now I'm in F4, so that's, it is a stepping stone for
F1.
Yeah, for F1. So it's F4, F3, F2, and F1. So
And is
I'm
that-
just a few steps away.
Is that part of your horizon?
It is the goal. The end goal is F1, but I mean, my second goal, it's like more like a backup, is just to be a paid driver, kumbaga, parang like that.
Or business?
Or business.
Paid driver. No, speaking of drivers, you are actually finding yourself in the company of young people, a little older than you perhaps, the likes of Stockinger or maybe Gabe Tayao, somewhere there. Have they or even someone else inspired you beyond the push of your family to take this course?
Take this course. Not much really. It was just really
Just on your own?
Yeah, it was just really my uncle who influenced me, because I liked cars when I was small. So when he took me to the go-kart track, that kind of opened up my mind about racing and everything.
Let's talk about what's going to happen at the Speedway in Clark. How are you preparing for that?
Right now, the car just arrived actually, noong October 1. So I'll be testing on October 10 or 11. Then right now I'm just preparing physically at the gym on the weekdays every day.
And you're up against how many competitors?
They said 19.
And from which
From
countries?
all over Asia?
All over Asia.
Okay.
And that's
Australia.
and again, this is going to be happening in Clark. What day? And maybe an invitation to the public to find their way there.
It'll be on October 15, 16. I think it's beside the Clark Expo, if I'm not mistaken. And hope everyone's there to support and to watch the race.
And also to support not just Gabe, but everyone else.
Yeah.
Gabe Tayao, thank you for taking our questions.
Thank you. Thank you for
And
having
more
me.
power.